know millions of bike tubes are thrown into landfills every year? Leave it to CycleDog to save the day. Creating a solution to the problem, Lynette Fitterich has found a way to reuse old bicycle tubes and create the world's best dog products. Let's go see what CycleDog is all about. Hey everyone, I'm here today with Lynette Fitterich from CycleDog, and you make these amazing dog collars out of recycled bicycle tubes.
Yeah, so let's go and take a look. Okay. So we do dog collars and leashes out of recycled bicycle tubes. And you can kind of see here, like on the inside, so the inside's the tube. And the nice thing about the tube is they don't retain any water or smells because they're made out of rubber. They also won't fray because they have a nice soft rubber edge, and they're also really soft and pliable on the dog's neck.
And then this almost looks like a seat belt on an airplane.
Yeah, so this is our latch lock buckle. It is a quick release metal buckle that we designed and developed. And the nice thing about the buckle is it's quick release, but it's also strength tested at over 500 pounds, so it's a really strong buckle as well.
And am I crazy, or does this look like a bottle opener?
It is, yes. So that's our pup top, which is a bottle opener leash attachment.
So you started with dog collars, but you guys have branched out and made other products. What else do you guys make?
Yeah, so we also do leashes. And this here is one of our leashes. You can see that it also has the pup top on it.
And the recycled rubber.
And the recycled bike tube.
All your products have the bicycle tubing.
Yep, all of our products incorporate a bicycle tube in one way or another.
So Lynette, how did the whole idea of CycleDog even come about?
Well, I've always been a bike rider. And, you know, unfortunately, I've always had bad luck getting lots of flat tubes. So I had Reagan here.
Hi, Reagan.
Hi, Reagan Ray. And so I started making dog leashes. And that was, the beginning.
When did you take the leap and quit your job and make CycleDog full-time?
Well, surprisingly, it was about 3 months after we started. And basically it came down to we were just so busy and we had so many people asking for CycleDog product that I couldn't realistically do a good job at CycleDog and my job at Nike at the same time. And so I opted to kind of take the leap, and it was probably one of the scariest things I ever did, was just like quit this job that everybody wants and run off and do my own thing, and it was really exciting.
So how do you go from making one dog collar here for Reagan to making multiple collars and selling them and having a successful business?
Well, I always wanted to have my own business, and the most important thing we found was that you have to set a deadline. And so the deadline, we basically gave ourselves a month and had to lay it all out. Website, logos, we created a brand, essentially.
So leash, collar, what else do you got?
This here is a new product that we just came out with. It's called the Park Pouch, and it's great for either waist bags or treats. And it has a little tiny handy clip on it here that you can clip anywhere, but we recommend if you clip it to your pup top, it's just perfectly accessible all the time.
Cute. And then what else do you have?
So we also do bowls and flyers. So this here is our bowl, and you can see here that it uses a mountain tube on the edge, and then the inside is an FDA approved food grade lining, and so it's not going to leak, it's completely seam tight, and it folds up really nice and small, just like this. See there? And so it's nice and small.
Cute. It's compactable, you could take it anywhere, and it's perfect. All right, so you're at the park with this bowl. Is there any toys they can play with?
Yeah, so we also have, this is our flyer. It's called the Flat Tire Flyer. And it incorporates a road tube on the rim. And we made this specifically for Hannah Mae. And she loves to play with her flying disc. That's her favorite toy. So we made this for her. It's really soft and pliable. She's tested it thoroughly. It's really easy to pick up and soft on the mouth to catch, and it flies really well.
We're here at All for Paws, and I know they have a great selection of your product, but are there other retailers around Portland?
Yeah, so we sell in all the stores all over Portland, so you can find our product in almost any neighborhood in Portland. And we also have over 600 dealers all over the world. And if you don't have a retailer that's close to you, you can also get our product at cycledog.com.
And you guys not only have your products in pet stores, but you also have them in other stores.
Yeah, so the nice thing about Cycle Dog is since we use recycled bike tubes, we really target mountain bike riders and road bike riders, and so we sell our product really well in bike shops and outdoor shops as well.
So Lynette, do you think that Portland plays a pretty big role in the success of your company?
Yeah, absolutely. Portland is the second largest bike commuting city in the nation, so we're just behind New York City with 17,000 bike commuters. So we have a huge resource of tubes available to us, and then the bike shops and the community have just been more than cooperative in their desire to recycle the tubes.
And the fact that Portland loves dogs.
Yes, absolutely. There's so many dogs in Portland and so many pet shops, so it's been a good place for us to test new product and just learn.
It's probably hard to make the choice to leap out and start your own business, and you really do need support from people. Did you find a lot of support in your life?
Yeah, absolutely. So lucky for me, my husband Paul is kind of a business guru and was very good at setting out the guidelines of exactly what needed to be done and at a really high level, and I think that is why we've been so successful, is that Paul sets a really high pace on like what our business needs to be and where we need to go, and just having his constant like driving force and coaching has really been a huge asset that I've been lucky to have.
But you're the boss, right?
Of course.
Okay, good. I love that you use recycled product and you don't just use bike tubes, but I see in your display, what else do you use that's recycled?
So we use a lot of different recycled parts that we pick up from the bike shop. So on this specific display, all of the peg hooks are actually old spokes. So we took an old wheel and we cut all the spokes off, and then we drilled holes and we put the spokes in. So all these are actually old spokes. And then you can see the top here, this is probably the same wheel where we cut the wheel in half and kind of made a nice accessory on top here. We also use some other stuff over here on this display where this is actually a rim. And so we take the rim and we mount it up on a stand, and then you can see here this is actually a recycled tube on the inside here.
I'm still having a hard time picturing how you got the bicycle tube into this beautiful collar and different products. So you go to the bike shop and get recycled tubes?
Yeah, so we actually have weekly pickups from the bike shops all around town, and we actually have one pretty close by that I have to pick up from today if you want to go.
So let's go get some bike tubes and make some leashes.
All right, cool, let's do it. So Kelsey, this is one of my shops that we pick up from every week. This is 21st Avenue Bicycles.
Okay.
Hey Cal.
Hey Lynette.
Can we grab your tubes?
Definitely.
Sweet.
Thanks for making good use of them.
Yeah, of course.
Wow, there's a lot of tubes here. Is this like a month, a year's worth?
This is about a week's worth of tubes.
What if one of my tubes broke?
We actually have a tube drop program, and you can actually find it on our website. We have a whole list of locations that are considered tube drop locations, and you can drop them off at the shop and then we pick them up.
Oh, okay. And there's all these different sizes. Does it matter what size?
And we make so many different products that we can incorporate almost every size of tube.
Awesome. Well, let's go make some leashes.
All right, sweet, let's do it.
Okay. Thanks, Kyle. See ya. Okay, so we just left the bike shop and we picked up the tires. What is the next step?
The first thing we have to do is we have to cut them down into the various lengths that we do. So as you can see here, like these are small collars, medium collars, large collars, and these are leashes. And then we have a lot of other sizes of things that we do as well.
Right, so how do I get a collar from this tube to turn into this product?
It's a pretty complicated process that I'll have to show you.
All right, well, I would like to see. Let's go
All
check it
right.
out. Okay, so we have the tube. What's the next process?
The next step is we apply the fabric to the top, and we have about 18 fabrics that we use, so you have a lot of different varieties of color. And so once the fabric overlay is put on, then we start to assemble the product.
All right, and what are the different pieces that you have to assemble to make it into a collar?
So there's a lot of different pieces. So the next thing we have to do is we have to apply the buckle, as well as our famous pup top. and the end pieces. And then, so once all these pieces are now on, then we have to sew it. So you want to give it a try?
I do.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I'm gonna make my own collar.
Okay, you ready?
Try it.
All right, so first thing you need to do is you gotta turn the machine on.
Oh, the machine has to be on to do it?
Yeah.
Here I go. I'm a seamstress. Ooh.
Excellent. And then you're gonna pull your pop top up. All the way. Yep. And
2 right here and here.
Yep. And tack it again. Excellent. One more.
Woo!
Done.
I made my first collar! Oh, oh, oh! Welcome to the Cycle Dog Fashion Show.
First up is our Trail Buddy Bowl. Followed by our Flat Tire Flyer. And the Cycle Dog Collar. And our matching leash. Connected to our park pouch. Good girl.
Thanks, Lynette. I had fun at Cycle Dog, and I can't wait to go get a bunch of gifts for all my 4-legged friends.
All right.
Let's go play. Oh!